Hey everybody, it's me, Rachael Brocks, and welcome back to the Rachael Brocks Show. Thank y'all so much for all the love that y'all showed me on the last episode. Now let's get this thing started by putting some topics on the hot seat. Now, to start it off with a bang here, I want to talk about Mississippi College disbanding their football team, and they're planning to change their name to the Mississippi Christian University College. Now, these are two big changes that they have announced, and I just think it's very interesting. The football team, they're going to lose their scholarships, a lot of jobs are going to be lost, and this is like a very sad occasion. Now, this hits close to home for me because I am from Clinton, Mississippi, and I do stay by MC, and I get to see all the football games driving by and baseball and all of that. And they plan on using this extra money to use it towards other facilities and other things to upgrade the college. But overall, for the football team, it's just a sad occasion. It's just, they won't be there anymore, and I kind of feel bad for them. Now, moving on from that, let's talk about some tea. Now, Sky Jackson has been in a lot of drama with her baby daddy, and it's just been a whole mess. All I've been seeing on TikTok and Instagram is this dude making her look bad. His name is Yerky Yerky, y'all. What kind of name is that? He talking about her on Facebook and just making her look bad. Now, Sky is a beautiful girl. I grew up watching her on Disney. Jessie, that was my girl. Zuri was my girl on that show. And I just hate to see that this is the person she chose to have a baby with and how things are going for her. Now, I wish her all the best, but the way the situation is looking, the guy's been in jail a couple of times. He has other kids, and he's talking about her, and I just hate that for her. She's such a beautiful girl, and she deserves way more. Now, moving on from that, I want to talk about the sexiest man alive that has been voted this year, John Krasinski. Now, we all know him from The Office, and that's where I know him from. And I love him on there. And he is a really handsome looking guy. I cannot lie. But if I'm being honest, I wouldn't have picked him for Sexiest Man Alive. Now, I do have some options that I picked for Sexiest Man Alive, and I want to talk about it. So first, let's get into it. For my Sexiest Man Alive, I chose Martin Bob Simple. Now, some of y'all may know him, some of y'all may not. I know him from All American Homecoming. That is my show. Lando Johnson, y'all, love him down. Love Martin Bob Simple. He's a great actor. He's so handsome. And hopefully one of these years he gets voted Sexiest Man Alive. Now, the next person is Chris Brown. C Breezy. I love C Breezy. Love his music. He always been fine to me. He should get some recognition before he get a little too old, okay? And then the last person is Ryan Gosling. Now, I know this may be a shock to y'all, but when he was in Barbie and he played Ken, y'all, I can't lie, he got me there. So that's who I think for my top 3 sexiest men alive. That's just my opinion, but hey, everybody has different tastes. Now, let's move on to our entertainment under a minute. So, GNX has dropped by Kendrick Lamar, and I want to talk about it for a quick second. So, this album dropped unexpectedly. The fans were really surprised about this drop, and I was surprised too, y'all. It's a short album, only 12 songs, but I really enjoyed Luther featuring SZA, Gloria featuring SZA, and I don't know about y'all, but I love SZA, and I love the samples he used on every song. Very creative. He took a couple of shots at some people. You know, that's what Kendrick does. He's going to be headlining the Super Bowl. So overall, I think it was a great album. Now, moving over to the box office, let's talk about Wicked. Wicked has come out, and the people are going crazy. People are loving it. People are having mixed feelings about the characters and the way the movie played out. I haven't seen it yet, but the anticipation is getting to me, y'all. I might go see it this week, and everybody's been talking about it, showing Ariana Love, Cynthia Erivo, and I think the movie is going to continue to do great, break a couple of records, and overall, I think the cast did a great job at promoting this movie, and it's going to do very well in the next coming weeks. Now, let's talk about some other music. Flog Gnaw Festival took place. with Flognaw, held by Tyler the Creator, took place recently. And he had a lot of very famous and interesting artists that he had to perform. He had Erykah Badu, Mustard, Tommy Richmond, Doechii, Ray, Sexy Red, and so many more artists. Now, this is a festival held by Tyler the Creator, and it just hit 10 years. Now, I never heard of this until recently, but I've seen a couple of clips, a couple of videos, and the performances were amazing. Everybody showed up and showed out. And Tyler the Creator, one thing about him, he's gonna put on a show. He's gonna show out for his people and his fans, and I love that so much about him, especially with his recent album dropping. So Tyler the Creator, keep doing your thing. Now, after all that being said, hold up, y'all. I'll be back. We're gonna take a quick break, and next up is my RB top 3.
Rochak, and we're excited to introduce our brand new radio show, Real Vibes. That is REEL Vibes.
On Real Vibes, we'll be diving into the latest movies, TV shows, and music, covering everything from blockbuster hits to chart-topping albums.
With us breaking down the hottest releases or sharing our thoughts on what is worth watching or listening to, we got you covered.
So, if you're into all things entertainment, make sure to catch our show every Friday at 1 p.m.
Don't miss it. Tune in to Real Vibes.
From the University of Southern Mississippi, your source for stories that matter. Brought to you by Southern Miss Student Media, we're proud to share news made by students for USM and the Hattiesburg community. Watch the final newscast of the fall 2024 season on December 5th at 10 a.m. Catch us on the Southern Miss Student Media YouTube channel. This is SMTV, news you can use.
Welcome back to the show. Now, here are some of my top 3 favorite Thanksgiving dishes. Starting it off right, let's talk about sweet potato pie. Now, I don't know about y'all, but I love me some sweet potato pie. I can eat it all year round, and I just love when Thanksgiving comes around so I can really dig in and enjoy it. Now, my personal favorite is the Patti LaBelle sweet potato pie. I haven't mastered how to make it yet, but until then, I'll be eating her pie. Next up, I have dressing. Dressing has always been a favorite of mine with some cranberry sauce on the side. I love it when my grandma makes it, and I will continue to eat it. Now, next up, I have greens. I love me some collard greens. Y'all, don't they just look so good? Now, this year, I will be making the collard greens and the dressing. So, be on the lookout for that. But yes, those are some of my favorite dishes. Now, since y'all have heard mine, let's talk about some of the ones y'all like to eat. So first up, we have someone who answered my question on Instagram. She says she likes sweet potatoes. I do too. Yams, love those. All right. Someone else, Brianna Jones, says she likes dressing. Glad I'm not the only one. I know it's a hit or miss. Mac and cheese. Yes. Okay, Jay. I will be making the mac and cheese this year, so wish me luck. Turkey. I'm not a fan of turkey. I prefer ham. But hey, everybody has their preference. Homemade sweet potato pie. I agree with you, Ken. Homemade sweet potato pie. I haven't mastered it yet. One day I will. But until then, Patti LaBelle will do just fine. All right. That's all I have for my RB's top 3. Now it's time for Ask Rachel. So I created a poll on my Instagram just to ask some people some questions, and here's what they asked me. How do you decompress after a long day? Me personally, I like to go get some food, go to my room, watch a little video or a show, take a nap, and get my mind off of things, pray, meditate, then wake back up and recuperate. That's how I deal with having a long day. How are you preparing for finals? Finals are coming up. Honestly, this semester has been kind of stressful. I need this Thanksgiving break to kind of relax me. But after I relax, I'm going to come back, hit the books hard, study, and just do the best I can. I only have 2 finals, so I'm not too worried. I don't have to do too much studying, but all in all, just stay in the library and study. I can't focus in my room. And yeah, that's how I do it. And the last question is, what are your plans for Thanksgiving? Well, I'll be going home, spending time with my family. I'll be in the kitchen cooking this year. So that's going to be a lot on me, but I enjoy it. I enjoy cooking, eating, relaxing, and then going Black Friday shopping after, and just enjoying being at home for this break, and then coming back to school and hitting the books hard. And that is all we have for you today. Thank you so much for joining me on this second episode of the Rachael Brocks Show. I really appreciate you guys. Peace out.